Hello, gamers. To the gaming news update. Of course, tonight is, of course, the reveal, well, the showcase for Call of Duty. Call of Duty Next will be taking place for 2023. And by the way, these are the rewards you're going to be able to get by simply watching. And of course, they're going to be dropping every 20 minutes by simply watching the Call of Duty Next for Modern Warfare 3. But obviously, they do recommend that you do make sure to link your Activision ID to your YouTube or Twitch, depending on where you're going to be watching this, if you want to get your hands on all these items that you can use in Modern Warfare 3, which, by the way, these items will be available for that game available to you at launch on November the 10th. And so that's pretty cool. And by the way, we've also got the beta dates here because, of course, this weekend is when PlayStation players will be able to check out Modern Warfare 3 because, of course, tonight's event will give us the opportunity to see some more reveals for Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, as well as Warzone 2 for Modern Warfare 3. Also, we should be getting a reveal for zombies because, of course, they have said that they're going to be revealing some more details about zombies over the next few weeks. And, of course, they should be giving us some details about Modern Warfare 3's first season, which is going to be tied with Warzone 2 when Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3 starts rolling out. At least we know what we can expect from that first season of this year's COD. So yeah, there should be hopefully a couple of some exciting reveals when it comes to zombies. Hopefully tonight, as we have yet to see any proper reveals for Modern Warfare 3 zombies. So I'm hoping this is going to be the day we'll get to see that reveal. But nevertheless, I'm definitely going to be doing a reaction video for this. I'm going to be watching through the YouTube channel. For Call of Duty, which, by the way, I'll leave a link to both the YouTube and Twitch if you want to tune in, wherever you want to tune into this Call of Duty Next if you're interested. It will be going live at 9 a.m. Pacific, which is roughly 5 p.m. here in the UK, which is 5 p.m. in the evening. So if you want to get your hands on the rewards and you're a COD fan and you want to see what they're doing with, hopefully get a glimpse at zombies and multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3 and see what you're going to be able to experience in the open beta this weekend, then be sure to tune in. And of course, it's also, if you want to get into the beta, if you're a PlayStation player, you're going to need to make sure to pre-order if you want to be able to be in the early access phase of the game, of the beta, which is starting tomorrow. Or it could be, but then again, it could start later tonight because there has been instances where the beta does go out on the night before, so there is the possibility they could launch the beta after the show. So you might want to keep in mind that there could be a potential that the beta could be dropping straight after Call of Duty Next. So if that happens, I'll definitely let you guys know. I'll definitely make sure to let you guys know by giving you some gameplay of Modern Warfare 3 should that end up happening. But anyway, that is some stuff with Call of Duty Next. And by the way, we did get a multiplayer reveal type trailer that came out, as well as a open beta early access trailer, which I'll leave links in the description if you want to see those trailers. That gives you a little bit of a taste of what the multiplayer is going to be like. And they do show off some of the maps that are going to be in the beta. So Rust is going to be one of those maps that are going to be in the beta this weekend. So at least we do get a taste of some of the beta, some of the maps we're going to be able to play on in the open beta, which I'm certainly looking forward to seeing what these maps are going to play like, especially if these are remastered maps from the original Modern Warfare 2. Should be interesting. Anyway, so that is something to look forward to if you're a Call of Duty fan and you're wanting to see what the future of multiplayer looks like for Modern Warfare 3 and see how they're going to, and see how Sledgehammer Games are going to keep the Modern Warfare feel with this new take on multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3. Now, of course, we move on to some more, obviously, some details. The fact that, well, we move on to some more exciting details, and that being that there is obviously Warhammer for 40k Dark Tide is now available on Xbox Game Pass. You can play it on Xbox One through the cloud, through cloud gaming, Xbox Cloud Gaming, if you want to play that. But yes, that's for those who want to play the Warhammer game. So yes, the Warhammer game finally out on Xbox. Obviously playable with Xbox Series X and S, and if you want to play through Xbox One, you're going to have to play through the cloud with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And then, of course, we just had a new DLC bundle for High in Life. That there's a discount available now for Xbox Game Pass members who want to get the discount to be able to play High in Life, which is the new DLC that's just dropped for High in Life. Just this past week. So that gives you something to look forward to, of course. There's also the golden Xbox controller is going to be returning for the Series X controller this October, so you can check that out. Unfortunately, Alan Wake 2 will not be getting the performance mode on the Series S, but it will be getting it on the Series X. So Series S will not be getting a performance mode with Alan Wake 2 when it releases. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but still, I mean, there's only so much you can do with Series S, so it's very understandable. Then, of course, we do hear about Hunt Showdown that is going to be getting a free upgrade in April 2024. They announced this past week that not just PlayStation 5, but Xbox Series X will be getting a free engine upgrade in early 2024, which will make the game which will give us a more powerful version of this title. And they do say that this will mean that the Xbox One and PS4 version will be no longer available to play, but they are still yet to make a decision of when the Xbox One version is going to shut down so that they can transfer people to the Xbox Series X version with the higher engine. And by the way, this is all going to be free, by the way. So that'll be cool. So the good thing is that you get a much better upgraded title on the Series X and PS5, as well as Series S. For those, and also there's going to be some upgrades for the PC version as well, as they're going to hopefully support those features with the new when they upgrade to the CryEngine next year. So that's some upgrades that are coming to an existing title for the Series X and S and PS5 next year. Also, as you can imagine, for Motorsports has been getting a lot of hype. They've got a dynamic background for Series X and S for you to get your hands on, and there's also been a lot of reviews, and of course you can check out all the performance mode details if you want to know what the performance modes are for this title. So that's really good to hear, especially for those who want to see, check out for Motorsports on Series X on the Xbox Game Pass through Series X and S. If you want to check out the latest for Motorsports. Also, we found out Red Dead Redemption 1 is getting a 60 frames per second patch on PS5, but unfortunately the Xbox version is going to remain at 30 frames, but I guess we'll have to see if a 60 frame update is going to come to the Series X in the near future. Hopefully it will, but at this time, nothing's certain at this time, unfortunately, so we're kind of left in the dark on that one. Also, Bethesda's Fallout 76 Atlantic City update is going to be coming on the 5th of December, and they've just revealed some details about it to the PlayStation blog just recently. Also, we've got some new accessibility updates for Spider-Man 2, which gives us some more details of some of the new accessibility changes, and they actually do let you change the enemy damage on this title, which is good. So there's going to be some challenge level modifiers and gameplay assists. There's going to be some shortcuts and game speeds features in here, some audio frequency control, so you can now basically control how the audio behaves, and there's also some post-launch accessibility features coming as well for Spider-Man 2. And of course, it's going to work with the Access controller for the PS5 for anybody who's picking up that controller in December. So that just gives you some of the accessibility features, some extra accessibility features that Spider-Man 2 will benefit from when it launches on the 20th of October. Then, of course, we got... obviously, there's been an update released for Among Us VR as it comes to PlayStation VR 2 very soon. Of course, they haven't said exactly when, but they have confirmed it will be coming to VR 2 for those who want to play the VR version of Among Us, which will be, is obviously going to be a lot different to how the previous Among Us played. But, and by the way, you can wishlist it, and it's going to be a recommended price tag of $10 or £10 in the UK if you want to get the VR2 version of Among Us VR that's going to be coming very soon to PlayStation VR 2. They also confirmed that Teardown is coming on the 15th of November and it's going to be available on PlayStation Plus. It's going to be a PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium game when it launches on the 15th of November, which is when the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium content will update for November is going to be rolling out. So we now know this is going to be a day one release on PlayStation Plus for anybody who wants to play Teardown when it releases on the PlayStation next month, which is pretty nice to hear about a day one PlayStation Plus title that we can look forward to next month. We also found out, and then of course in terms of Naughty Dog, apparently Naughty Dog hasn't really had a very good couple of days because unfortunately their studio has been kind of been suffering. They've been downsizing and they've been cutting multiple contract jobs recently. Luckily, the core team hasn't been affected, but some departments in Naughty Dog have been downsizing recently due to the Last of Us multiplayer that's now basically on ice at this point, as reports have been talking about industry layoffs on Naughty Dog that relates to the multiplayer project for Last of Us, which is basically means that the PlayStation's push for live service games hasn't really been gone really smoothly as of late. So it really does show that the live service model for PlayStation is not really going very well for Sony right now. And it gets even worse as we find out that the microtransaction guy for the multiplayer of Last of Us has just left Naughty Dog just the other day. So yeah, it looks like the multiplayer project is not really doing very well in terms of developments. And I guess what only time can tell how things are going to go, it seems. So I guess that multiplayer project could very well be, could be basically biting the dust, and we could be seeing the end of that project very, very soon, which is very, very very unfortunate stuff with the Last of Us multiplayer. Looks like that multiplayer is not going to come out anytime soon, considering the developments that are going on behind the scenes. So not particularly a good time to be in Naughty Dog so far. However, though, PlayStation Portal, which is this, I guess you could say, this handheld PlayStation device, has been apparently sold out pre-order wise in Japan, so it's apparently very popular in Japan right now, even though they've only just made the pre-orders available in other retail stores in the UK just recently. So yeah, I mean, obviously everyone's going to have an opinion about PlayStation Portal, but I mean, PlayStation Portal has potential to hopefully be good, but it's just a shame it doesn't have any Bluetooth. Or maybe they'll do some sort of an update to make up for the fact that it has less features and make up for that in a future. Maybe they'll release some updates to make up for it. But of course, we did find out that Sony's partnering with Adidas to make some Marvel Spider-Man 2 trainers that you can get your hands on as part of the launch of the game. It's basically a really unique partnership that's going on, and you can get your hands on it on the 20th of October if you want to get your hands on these Spider-Man trainers and trainers that are going to be available, or Snickers as they are referred to in the States. Pretty nice, some nice trainers there for Spider-Man 2 that are going to be rolling out very, very soon. And then we have the Bloodborne-inspired Last Faith that's going to get released on the 15th of November for those who want to get their hands on that title. And also House Manica, who is behind the Returnal game, is going to be having a new, more advanced gaming headquarters in 2024. So it definitely looks like this company is going to be getting a much better game headquarters next year, as they've just established a new home for them in 2024, which is really nice to hear. The Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition is getting the physical copies, and it will ship with 2 PS5 discs when it drops tomorrow, which is very exciting. So that means that when you do pick up a physical copy, which there is going to be some physical copies coming. They will be offering 2 discs for those who want to get Horizon Forbidden West. Now, surprisingly, the physical copies haven't been appearing on Amazon lately, so I guess they'll probably start showing up as of later today, hopefully. because I'm surprised that Amazon hasn't got any pre-orders for the Imminent Complete Edition for Horizon Forbidden West, but hopefully they will over the next few days for anybody who wants to get this new bundle of Horizon Forbidden West with the latest DLC, The Burning Shores. We've also had some new developments regarding Ubisoft. It seems as though that the harassment investigation that Ubisoft have been under for the last few years has led to some arrests of 5 former Ubisoft executives have been sort of arrested recently, and as this report says, that apparently 3 people were taken to police custody on the 3rd of October, with another 2 arrested yesterday. Among the people arrested are former chief creator officer, an ex-VP editor and creative service, who both left the company after the 2020 allegations. And then, of course, so it looks like there has been some action going against some former Ubisoft employees who were a part of that that whole misconduct that was happening in the company. So it looks like, there has been some actions that's been taken. However, though, they do say that Ubisoft have no knowledge of what's been shared, therefore can't comment at this time. So I guess we'll have to wait and see, really, what transpires out of it. But it looks like action has been taken from the police force in terms of Ubisoft, who are basically responsible for investigating this whole reports that were going on in Ubisoft, and they finally arrested 5 former executives from Ubisoft who were behind that whole endeavor back in 2020. Yeah, some interesting developments nevertheless from Ubisoft. And of course, the Cyberpunk 2077 new updates just gone live, which has finally addressed the PS5 save corruption, and it improves the performances and more, which you can now download if you're wanting to get the latest update for Cyberpunk 2077. But apart from that, really, that is pretty much all the updates at this time. We're just kind of waiting for Call of Duty's next event to happen, and obviously that will be happening later tonight for anybody who's going to be tuning in to that, of course. And yeah, really, I mean, I'm just very excited and ready to see what the zombies is going to be like in Modern Warfare 3, because it will be the first time that zombies is getting a is going to be featured in Modern Warfare. So I'm very intrigued to see what that's going to look like for anybody who, for those who are interested in what the zombies portion of Modern Warfare 3 is going to feel like. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So see you then.